Prep Aussie here. I hope you're all doing well in whatever part of the world you're watching this video. Today is Friday, the 4th of November, 2016. The time is 10:30 AM, WAST here. Okay, folks, plenty to go through. Got a whole list of items here. The first thing is big announcement. Excuse me. I have another site now, as it would appear that I'm being driven towards the truth, finding the truth, helping people find the truth, and I'm actually enjoying that, doing this actually, and it seems incumbent upon me to follow that line. So my new station is called, or site on YouTube is called, the Australian Alternative News Network. Please look for it and subscribe. I haven't done anything on it yet. I'm telling everyone about it first, then you can subscribe. I already have a couple of videos planned for it. They may be in the next couple of days. I cannot use this computer to do it. The obvious reasons, because it's computer number 4 and it's got some issues, and I'd like to be able to bring the pages up as I'm talking. While I'm on the subject, everyone out there, please pray for Houdini, computer number 5. Just decided to call him Houdini because if he makes it past a couple of months, then it's a magic act in itself. So that's happening now. I should be able to use the new computer hopefully tomorrow or even today. I'm not sure yet. I've got to put so many antivirus things on it that it's a wonder it even bloody works anymore. Okay, let's get to the crux of the situation with election, etc. Obama's now finished. The reason I'm saying that is because his speech last night, or sorry, was it the 2nd or 3rd? If you haven't seen it yet, which is the North Carolina speech, it's a must watch, and try and get everybody you know to watch it. Now remember, he made this speech after he knew about the FBI leaks. Now, this isn't a guy that knows nothing. He's the president of the United States of America and of the free world, apparently. So I would suggest that he knows everything. So watch that speech from Obama on the 2nd, where he's standing in front of a bunch of kids and he's saying, she's the best candidate. Not good, folks. Not a good look. So on one hand, he's actually saying she's a good person, she's a great girl, and she's a pedophile, apparently, and he's standing in front of a bunch of kids. This world's so broken, really. Steve Peisnick, I hope that's the way you pronounce his name. While I'm talking about that, please don't anybody ever ask me to watch Alex Jones interview another person. Honestly, if you go on the comments, you'll see my comment that I left for him. The guy's an absolute, as they say in England, a muppet. In Australia, we call them wankers. Honestly, what is wrong with that bloke? He had the #1 interview of the year, or of the decade, or the century, and all he could do was interrupt all the time. Now put yourself in the other guy's position. He's just come on national broadcaster. Let's be honest, Alex Jones is now an international and national, mainstream broadcaster. Apparently he's got 1 billion views. Put his life at risk, and this guy, all he could do was interrupt him all the time. I'm sorry, I don't usually comment about things, but it infuriated me. If I'd been in America, if I'd lived in New York, I would have driven to Austin and driven my foot up his backside. Anyway, poor old Steve Peisnick needs everybody's support and prayers. He's obviously the front man for what's ever going on. You were being told he's the front man. It's a dangerous game you're playing, folks. Very dangerous. And as I said, Obama already knew that when he did that speech. So he knew Steve Peisnick and all these 16 people had gone against Hillary in a soft coup, which, in actual fact, he can have them for treason. He can have those guys, all of them, every single one of them, for breaching their contract confidentiality agreements. So he came out after that event and said what he said in front of all those kids. It's just mind-boggling. And makes me lead to the fact, or believe to the fact, that Hillary is not going to stop. She's not going to stop. Which is very, very bad for you in America. What would you do if you're in her situation, you were backed into a corner? I'm an ex-boxer, so you get taught to come out fighting. Cover up, take the blows, and then come out fighting. Funny analogy, folks, but that's what she's doing. And Obama proved that. So watch the North Carolina speech, folks, and then get prepared for the shit that really hit the fan. Because it's going to. The stock market now has been down all week. I don't expect it to go up at all. The funny thing is, if you watch the stock market, watch around the world, if you're watching the CNN one, I tend not to pay too much attention anymore to the big players. Have a look at the little players. Brazil's lost over 10% in this week alone. Now, equate that to, say, American dollars. Okay, I'll put it into Aussie dollars because that's easier for all us in Australia. Each 1%, thereabouts, is about $10 billion. So imagine in the Australian economy, if we said, okay, well, we've just lost 10% of our stock market. There'd be businesses closing up all over, left, right and centre. So what this means is that they're actually physically ripping all the goods, all the money, everything out of these small countries first and taking the pickings and then going. Meaning that the last man standing will be, the big players. So if you read around the world at the moment, Venezuela is not the only country that's actually on death's doorstep with economically. Costa Rica, Brazil, Australia. Australians don't want to hear that, but it's actually true. We are actually at death's doorstep financially. This nonsense about putting the interest rate up is just that is nonsense. If they do that, then God forbid, God help Australia if they put our interest rate up, our main interest rate up. What will happen first is that the big banks will put their interest rates up first because the intra-bank lending now is so high that they have no choice. Take a note of the ANZ's profits was down 30%, which sounds like a lot, but they made 5.4 billion. So their shareholders are not happy. Well, how do you make money out of it if you're a bank? You lend money to people, you pay them at a higher premium. Simple as that. A lot of people who were in the 80s, in the recession we had to have in 90s, early 90s, remember it well. One day we were at, relatively easy interest rates, 8, 6, 7, 8, whatever it was, and it jumped to 15, 17, and that was the recession we had to have. So I remember it well, and a lot of other people my age remember it well. Something that makes me very happy. I had a nice, as regards to comments, etc., folks. I used to think that I had to reply to just about every comment. It's physically impossible for me to do that now, folks, physically. So please don't think I'm not responding to your comments. I do comment to it occasionally, but it just takes up so much time. I just haven't got the time to comment. To Zero Quanda, he sent a really nice email to me this morning. Comment. and he said that thanks to me, he got his sister to see the light. Yay! So well done there, brother. All hail to you. Hopefully there's more people that will in the next coming weeks. I have no doubt that there will be. As I've said, folks, just head down, prep. Don't shout it from the rooftops. Just keep doing what you're doing, and everything will work out fine. Okay. There's not much else to say about prepping anymore at the moment. Just be careful of your water supplies as well. This sounds like a crazy, bizarre statement, but if you've got a swimming pool, make sure it's pristine. Okay. Here's another thing. I just did 4 days without showering, just to see what my family said. Nothing. No one even recognised. Sounds off, but these are the things you have to try. And I did all sorts of manners of stuff during that period, and I came out of it okay. I wasn't itchy or, but these are the things you're going to have to try, folks. They are essential in your growing repertoire of stuff to do. As regards to, water utilisation, try having a 30-second shower. I'm doing it constantly at the moment. 30 seconds. There's a lot of women out there that just went 30-second shower. I'm being serious. 30 seconds. Yep, it's nice to try it. Nice to have the good old hot shower and lament and everything else. But listen, these are the times we need to be trying this stuff. Now, if you're going to have a 30-second shower, this is going to sound odd, but have it in a cold shower. Obviously, if you're in America and it's freezing cold, well, I kind of understand. But we're in Australia at the moment, it's summer, coming into summer. Try a 30-second cold shower. And that's nothing to do with the bedroom either, folks. So, a 30-second cold shower, you will actually wash yourself better in 30 seconds than you think you will if you're in a cold shower, let me tell you. Okay? Not much else to say, folks. Let's just all start praying for these times, because we're in hard times. It's getting harder by the day. It's getting freakier by the day. It's getting crazier by the day. So let's all try the main thing and try and relax. Keep the ship steady. And keep your vision straight. Okay? Right, Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power and the glory forever and ever. Amen. God bless everyone. Prep out. Good morning, everyone. Prep Aussie here. I hope you're all doing well in whatever part of the world you're watching this video. Today is Friday, the 4th of November, 2016. The time is 10:30 AM, WAST here. Okay, folks, plenty to go through. Got a whole list of items here. The first thing is dun, 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 big announcement. Excuse me. I have another site now. As it would appear that I'm being driven towards the truth, finding the truth, helping people find the truth, and I'm actually enjoying that, doing this actually, and it seems incumbent upon me to follow that line. So my new station is called, or site on YouTube is called the Australian Alternative News Network. Please look for it and subscribe. I haven't done anything on it yet. I'm telling everyone about it first, then you can subscribe. I already have a couple of videos planned for it. They may be in the next couple of days. I cannot use this computer to do it. The obvious reasons, because it's computer number 4 and it's got some issues, and I'd like to be able to bring the pages up as I'm talking. while I'm on the subject, everyone out there, please pray for Houdini, computer number 5. Just decided to call him Houdini because if he makes it past a couple of months, then it's a magic act in itself. So that's happening now.